Hi, everyone. I'm Sandi Herrera, founder of Genius School US and Educator Dynamics. And I'm super excited to chat with you today about really owning your why. Why do you wake up every day? Why do you get out of bed? What are those first thoughts you have the moment you recognize that you start thinking? It's super important as we evolve and grow our consciousness during this time that we actually take a moment to pause and go, why do we wake up every day? What is important about that day? What drives our purpose? What drives our passion? And what drives our behaviors to actually put those things into action? So I wanted to give you a really quick and easy way to think about creating your why statement. It's to have a sentence starter that says, I wake up every day to what? Why do you wake up every day? And then so that what can happen? So why is that? It's really important that we make it super simple for ourselves so that we have this statement that resonates with us to our core, to who we naturally are and why we naturally show up each and every day. So if you think about for yourself, why do you wake up every day? Is it to make a difference for other people? Is it to make other people laugh? Is it to learn and grow with intention? Why is it that you uniquely wake up? For me, it's I wake up every day to live my life on purpose so that I can inspire others to do the same. It's really important that you add in the so that because you want to really anchor it in why. So what is it that you wake up for and why do you do that? I wake up every day to live my life on purpose so that I can inspire others to do the same. Some of you may say, I wake up every day to make others laugh so that they can have fulfilling lives. Or I wake up every day to learn and grow so that I can share wisdom with the world. Whatever it is for you, make it unique, make it your own, and then start living it with intention. Start aligning your true core values with that. And a simple way to articulate your own core values, and not just values you agree with, because we all agree with values, like respect or like honesty. But are those your true core values? And what is that core value for you? For me, one of my core values is gratitude. And I came across that when my son was about 3 or 4 years old, and he started acting a little bit like a spoiled brat. And I would lose my marbles as a mom, and he would be crying, I would be crying, it was a mess. And what I uncovered was that what he was actually violating was a sense of gratitude. And so I started flipping it, and I started saying, hey, I need you to share with me 3 things you're grateful for. And then we were able to get back on track. Just because the neuroscience behind it is the act of trying to think of something you're grateful for shifts your brain chemistry to a more positive state. So it's really important that you live in alignment with your core values and understand how our brains are wired. Is core values are how we operate on a daily basis. It really shifts our behaviors. So when we can articulate them and know these are my true core values and this is how I want to live my life with intention each day, by articulating why I get out of bed and then living in alignment with my core values. So there are a couple of key questions to ask yourself in order to articulate your own unique core values. And one of them is, what upsets you all the time? What are those things that really just get under your skin and make you feel that visceral reaction of anger or frustration or sadness or just being mad? What are those things? And if you come up with it, like for me, when he was acting like a spoiled brat, when I flipped that on its head, the value that was being violated in me was gratitude. And so really understanding what is that core value that's being violated when you're angry. Is it that someone told you a white lie? And it's just not okay to have that white lie be told because you truly value honesty. And so when you can say that white lies or lying of any kind really violates me and really makes me angry, then you can flip it and say, one of my core values is honesty. So that's an easy way to dive into one of the first core values that you truly have. The other one is what brings you joy. What makes you happy all the time? What is it that actually lights you up and gives you this sense of energy? And one of the things for me is actually giving to other people. So if you notice, my personal purpose statement was, I wake up every day to live my life on purpose so that I can inspire others to do the same. And one of my core values is making a difference in the world, bigger than I ever imagined. And so that making a difference is one of those things that just brings me joy. I love giving. I love sharing wisdom that I learn from others, wisdom that falls into my brain from my intuition, whether that's through prayer, meditation, whatever it is unique to you. We all have an intuition. And using that wisdom that comes through our intuition to share with others is a beautiful gift. So again, what brings me joy is just giving to others and making a difference in the world. So it's important. The second question to articulating your core values is, again, that what brings you joy, what brings you happiness all the time. So those are two quick questions to articulate two of your top core values, and you may have more than that. My suggestion is that you don't have more than 5 core values, and that you then start to live in alignment with them. And the way to live in alignment with those core values is to look at what are the behaviors that show that you are living with them. What do they look like when they're in practice? So for me, the core value of gratitude, what does it look like in practice for me? How do I know that that's a core value, and how do I align my behaviors to it? So for me, it's that I wake up every morning and the first thoughts I have, as soon as I recognize that I'm thinking, as soon as I know that I'm out of dreaming and into awareness in this life, I'm able to go, okay, what am I grateful for? I'm in charge of those thoughts from the moment I have them. So it's important that for me to really live gratitude by practicing those thoughts from the second I know that I'm thinking in the morning, to start thinking about what am I grateful for that morning. And some mornings, if I'm grumpy, it might be just that I'm grateful for my bed and my cozy covers or my pillow or whatever it is. And that's as far as I can get. But like I mentioned before, just the act of trying to think of something you're grateful for shifts your brain chemistry to a more positive state. So it's a great way to start your day. The other way that I live in alignment with gratitude is at the end of the day. So I bookend my day with positivity and gratitude, and really align with my core value of gratitude is really thinking about what am I grateful for from that day, and what was I able to accomplish that I'm proud of about myself, or about my family or my friends. So those are the ways that I know that I'm living in alignment with my core value of gratitude. My other core value of giving back and creating it, making a difference in this world more than I ever dreamed possible, is through the work that I choose to do. So aligning your career choices, aligning your school choices, aligning those choices with your friends, and your family and any relationships you get into, making sure that you are in values alignment really leads to bliss and joy and creating the life that you desire. Because often in life, what we're choosing to create is through a core desired feeling. So look at what those feelings are that you are looking for in life, whether it's bliss, happiness, joy, success, abundance. What are those things that you desire in life? And start aligning why you get out of bed every day and your core values to the behaviors that you exhibit each and every day through your actions and your choices. And you will live a life in flow. You will live a life that is full of abundance. You will live a life that feels natural to you and to who you naturally are as the unique, amazing person that you were born to be. Thank you so much for joining me for this short time. I hope that helps, and I wish you a blessed day. Thanks, everyone.